Morning everybody, it's 10 o'clock on a Saturday morning. We've had a fantastic few days, as everybody knows. This is WEBBY'S Sports Roundup here in my manor in sunny Tenerife. We are in El Galion, just off the motorway in a decade. That's where we are. There's a couple of jobs we're going to do, and the first one we got the main man, big West Ham fan over here in the south of Tenerife, called Sean Murphy. He is, I don't know if he's my number 5, 6 or 7, I can't remember. He's been in England for a while, but anyway, cut a story short, he's back. And he did 15 questions for me when we started the vlogs 18 months ago. But obviously that's passed, things have changed, and there's lots of new West Ham fans that watch the vlogs. So what I thought we'd do, let's get him back on and let's see where he is. Let's check the 15 answers. But listen to me, you're going to laugh at this. I've been waiting for him. I've had me a cup of coffee and I thought, well, where is he? I thought, where is he? He can't be far away. Yeah, you know. You don't, do you? But you're going to find out now. Guess what? He's coming. Here he is. Hang on a minute. Oi, Murphy, get over here. What are you doing over there, son? Oh my God, your family's going to know all about this, Mr. Murphy. Oh, Mr. Murphy,
That's my favourite shop.
Sex boutique, I'll tell you now. Yeah, but you know, sir, you're not the only one.
I've been caught, I've been caught.
You're not the only one who's been. How are you?
Have they got them butt plugs in for it?
Yeah, I'll tell you what, I've never seen vibrators so big.
Yeah, but don't forget Terry was in there first.
Well, I went in there looking for him.
He came out early doors. Oh, dearie me, fantastic. How are you, big man?
Yeah, I'm good.
Great to see you.
Yeah.
We're in El Galion. I know you've done the 15 questions when we first started the vlog many months ago, but obviously we've got lots of new people on the podcast and so forth, which has not seen the first ones. So what I thought I'd do, I'd like to get you back on and you say, Webby, I'd love to. So we've got 15 questions, all about your boys, West Ham United. Okay?
Yeah, sounds good.
Right, we're going to kick it off now. First question, your favourite current player?
Favourite current player, without a shadow of a doubt, Jarrod Bowen. I love him a bit. Yeah, he's just signed that long contracts and he's 7 years contracts. The club's made him captain. He's so hard working. He loves the club. He loves the fans.
Yeah,
he is
a grafter.
And obviously his father-in-law as well.
Yeah.
So I can't ever see him moving from West Ham.
And he hasn't had the best starts of the season?
No, he hasn't. No, I think the club's made him captain, and I think it's affected his game.
Gotcha.
The Ipswich game at the weekend was probably his best game he's had this season. It was like the old Bowen.
Yeah.
Again, he wasn't mentioned he wasn't called up for England,
no.
And I think that's kind of took a little bit of pressure off of him. He doesn't like playing under pressure. When there's no pressure, you get the best out of him. But when there's pressure, like being the captain, so you know he's got a good pedigree. He's got Mark Noble around him, who was an excellent captain.
Listen to me. I'm just going to say, is he like a Mark Noble? I'm just
not
at
the moment. No, but Mark Noble, he's at the club, and he will help Bowen along. And I'm sure Bowen is that good. He'll overcome that.
Fingers crossed.
And he'll be even a better player than what he is now.
And hopefully back in the England squad ASAP.
Yeah.
Fantastic. Well, that's the first question. We always say this: your all-time favourite player. There's got to be a few. You can't just pick one, surely.
I would go back to obviously Alan Devonshire. I'll always say that. You know,
Alan Devonshire.
Alan Devonshire.
Oh, that's a blast from the past.
Yeah, fantastic player. He got injured in an FA Cup game against Wigan at Upton Park many moons ago, back in the mid 80s.
Yeah.
Never really recovered, but he's a manager at Maidenhead now.
Oh, then at Maidenhead?
Yeah.
Oh, gotcha, yeah. Played on the wing, didn't he?
Yeah, I think he played about 10-12 times for England, but he was just so exciting.
He wasn't the quickest, but he was good with the ball, wasn't he?
It was like a magnet to his...
he was good with the ball.
But he was great, and every time he got the ball, he always felt that something was going to happen, and I feel like that about Bowen. But Bowen has not been there long enough. He hasn't done it long enough. But Alan Devonshire. But obviously, you go Billy Bonds, you go Trevor Brooking, you go Alvin Martin. He was quality. Di Canio.
Yeah.
You know,
there's many of them.
There's many of them.
Yeah, there's many of them. Okay. Right. Question number 3. Best signing you think your club has ever made?
Alan Devonshire.
Gotcha. Yeah.
£5,000 from Southall. Okay.
From where?
Southall, non-league Southall.
Oh, okay,
We
yeah,
got him.
yeah.
£5,000. That was, I think, in 77, 78, something
Okay,
like that.
yeah, yeah.
£5,000. I mean, even go for inflation. What is £5,000? What's that? What would that be now?
Cool, dear,
Even if it's half a million.
Yeah,
Half a million in
Yeah.
today's prices.
Fantastic.
You can't- And another one was Billy Bonds. 50,000 from Charlton in 1967, I think it was. And he ended up playing 800 appearances for us.
I've seen him on social media recently, and he's actually, I think, don't correct me if I'm wrong, 799.
799.
Yeah, it was, wasn't it? Yeah.
Yeah. I'm not sure if that was league appearances or
Okay.
total appearances.
Yeah. Still looks as good looking as
He
ever,
does,
doesn't
He
he?
looks well. Yeah,
In his
he does.
70s?
Yeah. Yeah, he got
Yeah.
a stand named after him, the Billy Bond stand.
What was he a number spot? Number 6?
He was like a number 4,
Was
when
he
he had
four?
Bobby
Yeah.
Moore was number 6.
6, Bobby Moore, yeah,
He
yeah,
was like
yeah.
a number 4, but he could play fullback. I think
Yeah.
he started off at fullback. Then they put him in the back 4, centre
Yeah.
half, and he's even played in midfield.
Super.
But yeah, 100% player.
Right, number 4 question. We'll go the other way now. The worst signing you think West Ham has played? Well, you've probably had lots of them as well.
Well, I see your other interviews and
Yeah.
with other clubs, and everyone goes, God, there's too many to mention. And
Yeah,
I
of
think
course.
every club would say that.
Yeah, for sure.
But 2 players that stand out, what was really, really bad, and
Yeah.
one was Joey Beecham. We bought him from
Joey Beecham?
Joey Beecham, yeah. We paid, I forget how much we paid for him, but he didn't even make, we signed him pre-season and he got homesick and he wanted to
Okay.
go back home. And he only lived in Swindon. I think it was Swindon we got him from.
Do you know something? I'm a Gloucester boy and I lived. Hey?
It might have been Oxford or Swindon.
I think you're right.
Yeah, it might have been Oxford.
We got
yeah,
Terry Monaghan.
It was one or the other.
I think you're right.
You know, it's not even 100 miles from London.
No,
And
no.
he's got homesick, you know? And so he was a good prospect, but
Yeah.
I don't even think he played a game for us because he got homesick.
Yeah.
Which is...
It's funny you say homesick. When I used to play many years ago, Dougie Foxwell at Gloucester was probably the number 1 player that was ever going to make it from Gloucester, played for Gloucester City, Cheltenham and what have you. And he had trials and Peterborough signed him.
Yeah.
Big left footer, he was like 6'3", 6'4", great player. And he had the same. He got homesick from Peterborough.
Yeah.
He was only there a short while,
Yeah.
couldn't do it, came back home, stayed in the Gloucester City area.
Yeah.
It's fun, they do, isn't it?
Yeah,
It
yeah.
happens. Great, that's
And another one, all West Ham fans will know the story, Mark Abougers. Do you remember himself?
He done well at Old Trafford, didn't he?
no,
Mark Abougers, yeah, he went missing and he found him in a caravan or something.
Yeah?
Yeah, but he was a Dutch player. I think we got him from someone like, from a Dutch team anyway. He was a Dutch
Did he
player.
wipe out? Was it Old Trafford he went on and got sent off?
Yeah, I can't remember, but he was.
Vaguely.
It was a
no, Joey
nightmare.
Beecham's the one I remember.
Yeah.
That's coming back
Yeah,
to me.
he was a good prospect. Yeah, you're right,
Yeah.
too. It was Oxford, actually. I
Yeah,
think
no,
you're
well,
right, yeah.
definitely Joey Beecham.
Yeah.
Question number 5, great shout. The best game you think you've ever been to, and you've obviously been to many.
Yeah, there is, but I think there's just 2 that stand out, Webby. And I've got it's purely because we won a trophy and I was there, and one was last year in Prague. You know,
Oh, no, yeah.
Prague with the Conference League final. I mean, that was just magical.
Yeah.
You know, Bow in the last minute. If you're going to win a cup final, you know, you want to score in the last minute then to get
Yeah.
the winner. And it was just, you couldn't have wrote
No.
it. You know, and we deserved that trophy. You know, we played 15 games, won 14 and draw 1. You know.
And many went over, didn't they? Thousands, didn't they?
Yeah, I know. We took over the stadium. We had 3/4 or 2/3 of the stadium.
Was it? Super.
Yeah, and then we had like 25,000 in the fan zone. You know.
Absolutely
Yeah, it was
superb.
brilliant. And
Okay, so well, if you've just joined the channel, Webby Sports Roundup here in sunny Tenerife in my little manor. I've got one of my good pals. You've got, I can't remember your number on the show. What can you remember what number you
4.
are? You're number 4. Sorry, straight in, wasn't he? Straight in. So we've got Terry, my number 2, Simon, my number 3, who's having a dirty weekend or midweek up in the Portobello Cruise with his good lady.
Interest-free loan.
Interest-free loan, yeah. So I hope you're having a great time, Big Simon. He's my big gooner, as you know. So we don't want him on the show this week. So we got Terry coming a bit later, and we got West Ham United, Sean Murphy. Right, that's a great shout.
hang
Right.
on, part 2 of that question.
Oh,
is-
sorry.
Yeah,
I'm sorry. Sorry, mate.
is the 1980 Cup final.
West Ham against.
Arsenal, yeah, we won
Yeah.
1-0.
Oh,
Trevor
good, that's
Brooking
what-
header, yeah.
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 Sorry,
And
Simon.
it's purely because I think we won the trophies. That weren't a particularly. In fact, both of the games weren't particularly good games.
Not to-
but
yeah.
I'll never forget them because we won a trophy.
Yeah, for sure.
You know.
Same as Coventry, innit? We, you know, the trophy that we won, obviously, cup final against Tottenham. It's, you don't forget, and I was there.
Yeah.
Superb. Best away ground you've been to?
Yeah. Okay. I'm gonna go. I'm gonna go Eintracht Frankfurt.
Ooh.
Yeah, Eintracht Frankfurt. We played them a couple of years ago in the UEFA
Yeah.
Cup semi-final,
Yeah.
and
That's in Germany, isn't it?
Germany,
Germany, yeah.
And I've got to be honest with you, I've never been to a ground where I've heard the home support so loud.
No.
It was the atmosphere in there. I mean, we lost, but as a
Away fan.
as a away fan, it was impressive.
Was it intimidating? Or not?
Yeah, because I had a ticket in their end.
Oh, forget. Oh,
Yeah.
Jesus. Oh, yeah, you're right there. Must
But
have been.
then I managed to get in. I managed to get in the West Ham section.
Okay.
Just before kick-off.
So-
So that made. But it was the noise come from the home.
So what's the
end was-
story? How'd you get? So what's the people be watching saying? How'd you get a ticket in that end, or couldn't you get when you're?
Well, I won't tell you how I got
Okay,
a ticket,
okay.
but I got a ticket. It's supposed to have been in the neutral part.
Yeah.
But I went up there early doors, when the gates opened, the turnstiles opened, and
Yeah.
looked at my seat, and I thought, "There's no way this is neutral."
No, gotcha.
You know, so I sort of went to my seat, and I thought, I just cannot sit here.
No.
I just cannot sit here.
Uncomfortable.
So the thing is once you're in Eintracht Frankfurt,
Yeah.
the stadium's in a park. Okay, so you actually go through the turnstile at the park entrance. And then once you're through the turnstile, then you can go walk anywhere in the park.
Yeah,
So
gotcha.
you just go around to your concourse.
Yeah.
And it was just a case of I got to the West Ham concourse and I saw. Then you got to get to your seat.
Yeah.
And they had 4 stewards on the staircase.
You're on your own?
Yeah.
Oh,
well, no, I was on my own in the seat, but
Yeah.
I met up with people in the ground.
Okay, of course.
And then I thought, Christ, I've got to get to a seat now, but there's 4 stewards. So I was just waiting for my moment, and then the 4 stewards was looking down, checking tickets.
Yeah.
And as soon as they looked down, I just run through the stewards,
Gotcha.
run up the terrace, and run right at the back, right in the middle. My heart was going boom, 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 like that. But 5 minutes later, no one come after me, and I thought, I'm in.
Fantastic.
Happy days.
Happy days, my son.
Yeah.
Happy days.
Yeah.
Right, let's go to what about number 7? Oh, this is always a difficult one. But for most London clubs, the club you dislike the most. But you're not one of the. I know. With you see, like me, you're not one of those guys like Arsenal hate Tottenham, Tottenham hate Arsenal. You're as a geezer, as a good friend of mine, and I've known you for many. You're not like that, are you?
Yeah, I am.
Oh, hang on. This is where I found him. I found him in the Sex Boutique. He's come out now, and we've got another answer. Okay, come on
I've got
then.
a big grin on my face.
You got a big grin on your face, yeah. Okay, so who don't you like?
It's got to be Tottenham, innit?
God, another one of those. Don't tell Foggy.
But to be honest with you, I've got a lot of Tottenham fans,
Yeah.
and it's not aimed at them. It's
No.
just general.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's just general. It's
Foggy,
Tottenham. And then Man United, I've got to say, are sort of very close behind.
Okay, right.
Tottenham, Man United.
I know the answer to number 8. I'm not going to say it. Your favourite second team.
Yeah, Leighton Orient.
It is the O's, isn't
Yeah,
it?
it's the Orient.
Where's the story behind that?
When I was brought up, I used to live in Leighton.
Oh, gotcha. Okay.
Yeah. So
That's good,
it
Shane.
was. So obviously, when I was younger, I used to go over to Leighton Orient. I was, mum and dad didn't really want me going to West Ham because I was too young.
Yeah.
So I used to go over Orient. And then as I got sort of older in the mid 70s, I
Yeah.
used to then go like West Ham and Orient was always home and away.
Oh, gotcha. Okay.
So when West Ham was away, I used to go over Orient, and then when West Ham was at home, I used to go over West Ham.
I'm just trying to think off the top of my head, and I think is it? Correct me if I'm wrong. Is it Barry Hearn?
Yeah.
Yeah, you know what I mean.
Yeah, is the owner there? Yeah,
He's-
or was I don't know.
But he was-
I just look out for their results.
Yeah, gotcha, okay.
I couldn't even name a player of Leighton Orient.
No,
if
gotcha.
I'm honest.
But you just look at the
But I
result.
just always every time as Orient got.
But Barry Hearn, if I remember, was whether he owned it or one of you, he was like the snooker matchroom guy.
Yeah.
Etc.
Yeah.
And the boxing.
Yeah, and
guy
the
as well,
school I went to, my secondary school, was
Yeah.
literally 200 metres away from Orient's
was that called?
ground. Ruckholt Manor. It's not there anymore.
No.
Ruckholt Manor.
If anybody's on the show now-
Hackney Marshes. It's right on Hackney Marshes. my school.
Hackney Morse,
Yeah.
If anybody's watching this, which they will be, any West Ham, if you went to the same school, send the comments through to me, please. Right, let's have a go to the number 10. What player would you like to sign if you had the chance at current West Ham now?
got to be Ireland, isn't it?
Yeah.
I mean,
You've always wanted a big number 9,
yeah,
like a lot of clubs.
We've had for many, as you say, a lot of clubs want a good number 9.
Yeah, they do.
You know, I was at West Ham Man City this year, and Man City won 3-1. And to be honest with you, West Ham played well, and I didn't think there was much between the teams.
No.
The only difference between the teams was Ireland. He got hat-trick. He lost 3-1.
he did, didn't he?
Yeah.
He is a bit lethal, isn't he?
Yeah.
Right, boom, that was number 10. Number 11. I've got down what manager. Okay, listen, there's a lot of talk in the press, in social media at the moment about your manager. If just say that manager was sacked tomorrow,
Yeah.
is there a manager or a coach that you would like to bring in to look after your West Ham United boys? Tough one, yeah.
It's a tough one. I don't really know. Maybe the Ipswich manager.
Yeah, young lad.
Quite
Yeah,
like him. Ipswich, you know. I mean, they're a bit vulnerable and they're a bit.
yeah.
But I don't really know. I'm quite happy with Lopetegui at the moment.
Yeah.
You know,
He's had some stick, mind, Sean.
He's had some six, but that's only because of the results. The results really haven't gone. But it's been a tricky start. It's a tricky fixture.
And you beat
but-
Ipswich.
But Ipswich, which was our first home win.
Yeah.
Our first home points. We played. Up to that, we played 3, lost 3, but unbeaten away.
Yeah, gotcha.
But the style of football is so much better.
Yeah.
I actually feel that I'm getting entertained, and I'm thinking,
Okay.
you know, under Moyes, I mean, it was like watching paint dry sometimes. You know, it was so boring. But with this fella, you know, it seems to be better, and I think you've got to give him time. You know.
But results always count for fans, don't they? I'm afraid.
It does.
It is.
Fans are so impatient these
Yeah,
days.
yeah,
You know,
they are.
Stick with him.
Yeah,
Stick with him.
yeah.
You've got to give him 6 months. Ask
Yeah.
me in 6. You know.
Okay.
Give him 6 months and we'll go. But I'm Lopetegui in at the moment.
Okay.
What I see so far is.
Well, if he's there till January, Foggy's coming over by number 99. He's going to do a live. We're going to do a big live with him. Tim's going to come. We're all going to be there. Obviously, you, me, as long as we're all here in my manor in Tenerife. Terry, my number 2, Simon, my number 3, and and we're going to do that, and we'll ask you that question again. But
Yeah.
listen, this is the one I always asked. In their prime, Messi or Ronaldo?
Messi.
Right, this is why I'm going to send you back to that place, because I'm going to send you back. Hang on, I might even tell you to the urban. Hang on, no, I might even put you in there with the kids. Messi, God, jeez, I'm a Ronaldo fan. Come on, tell me why Messi.
I don't like Ronaldo. You know, I never think. You know, when
Is it attitude?
his attitude, and do you remember the England-Portugal game when who got sent off? Rudy got sent off. The wink of the eye. It's all planned.
Yeah.
Against England, against our country. You know.
Yeah.
So he could be miles ahead. I still wouldn't say Ronaldo because I don't like him.
No, that's fair
I
comment.
listen. I respect him as a player. I just don't like him.
Well, that's the reason why when I say Ronaldo, it's just as a player. Forget all the ins outs, what money you've got, and whatever attitude.
As an Englishman, I can't bring myself to say
No,
Ronaldo because after that.
Yeah, that's
I
fair.
can't do it.
Yeah, we just did it, haven't you?
But I think Messi anyway.
Yeah, they're both fantastic.
Oh
Listen,
yeah, they're both brilliant. Yeah.
there's nothing like them as they're
both world class.
since we've been breathing. Okay, right. 3 to go. Harry Maguire. Would you have him in your side?
I'd have him in the squad, but I wouldn't have him in my starting 11 now.
Yeah.
Maybe last year I might have done because we were a bit dubious at the back.
Yeah.
But with the signings we've got, no, he's there for experience and. In the dressing room, I'm sure he's really good.
Yeah.
But no, not for the starting 11. But I'd have him in the squad.
Right, good shout. Right, 2 to go. Then I'm going to ask you something about West Ham. Second favourite sport. If you didn't do or didn't like football, do you have a? Joseph, I don't even. All these years I've known you, unless you, I don't even know what I would guess you as, or whether we discussed another sport.
Yeah, I've got to go for cricket, really.
Yeah.
I suppose. Yeah. I mean, I used to go and see Essex.
Yeah.
When they used to play
Wagsy's big Essex, yeah.
Because Essex used to play at Leighton.
Okay.
You know, so I lived in Leighton.
Okay, yeah.
So I used to walk to the county ground at Leighton.
Yeah, yeah.
You know, and so I used to go over there, but I've got to be honest, I don't follow it cricket. Maybe the only cricket I follow really is the Ashes.
Yeah.
It's
Gotcha.
the only thing, but
Barmy Army. That's one thing. That's on my bucket list.
Yeah.
Barmy Army and what have you. West Indies. Last but not least question. It's a cracking question. This is the most important person you think you have in your phone. apart from the family, of
Right,
course.
because I was about to say the missus
Of
and
course,
the two
yeah.
boys.
All right,
Yeah.
all right. Of course, apart from your boys and whatever. What I'm saying, is there anybody that is really important, or it's on TV? You know what I mean? Somebody with a bit of substance. You must have somebody on your phone.
It's got to be you, Webby, isn't it?
Oh, I forgot. You're having a laugh, ain't you? I'm gonna block you now.
Not P. Diddy.
Not
Sex boutique.
Sex boutique. Oh yeah. We better check. Oh dear me. That's going to go through the roof. That I'm telling you. There's got to be
I've got
some.
on speed dial.
Yeah. You'll get yourself shot. You will on this one. On the,
Emails them.
I mean, mate. You've got no ex West Ham players or anybody. You must have somebody on your phone. Come on, you're a special person.
Oh, what, like a famous person?
Yeah.
I've got him on my phone.
Yeah, come on then. You are then.
All
That's a
right.
bit. Oh, here we go. Name drop.
all
Here's
right.
name dropping.
Oh, no,
there,
you
but-
asked the question.
Okay.
Shane Ritchie.
Oh, you got Shane Ritchie,
Yeah.
ex EastEnders,
Yeah.
top boy, liked him.
Yeah. Man
There's-
United fan.
Yeah, he is,
His
isn't
name is actually, his real name is actually Shane Roach, and his
good.
uncle was Paddy Roach. Remember the Man United goalkeeper?
Goalkeeper. Is that
That's
his dad?
uncle. No, it's his
His
uncle.
Yeah, of course I remember him. Yeah. Shane Ritchie,
Yeah.
quality. That's a great rep.
Yeah.
Yeah, listen, that's a good show. Anybody else? Come on, you got one.
Unless you want me to get the phone out
Nah,
and I'll go
don't-
through it, but no one else is kind of springing. Apart from the obvious, really.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah.
But Shane Ritchie, that's quality.
Yeah.
That's quality.
Yeah.
Right, listen, before we've done that, I'm going to thank you very much. That is absolutely fantastic 15 questions. Loved every minute of it. Just a very, very quick update on your boys West Ham.
Yeah.
You just got yourself a season ticket there.
I've always had one, but I
Yeah.
haven't had one for a few years. But
That's
then,
what I'm-
I've got one again now.
And
yeah.
you've seen the last 1 or 2 games while you were back
Yeah.
home in England.
Yeah.
What do you think that West Ham at this moment in time, are they going in the right direction?
Yes. Yeah. Results haven't gone our way. Some of the performances have still been dire. Sometimes you think, blimey, this is like watching Moyes' team again. But generally, it's going in the right direction. We're in transition.
Yeah.
Yeah, and the style of football is a lot better. It's a lot better. Even when we come out and we got beat Man City. I actually come out and thought, do you know what? I could take so many positives from that.
I did
We
watch bits
actually
of that.
played well.
Yeah.
Villa at home. Okay, that was his first game. You know, we got beat, but I come out with positives. You know, Chelsea at home, we got beat. Yeah, that was bad.
You've just
bad.
messaged
Yeah.
Man City, Man
Exactly.
City, Villa, Chelsea.
Chelsea,
3
yeah.
teams that are in the top 6 or whatever.
Yeah. And
You
even
know,
even against Chelsea, we had more chances or more shots on target than
Yeah.
they did, and we got beat 3-0.
3-0, wasn't it?
But that wouldn't have happened under Moyes.
No,
you know.
no.
So it's going in the right direction, and
Yeah.
I think give him 6 months, maybe another transfer window.
do you think Bowen is going to stay as captain? Is he will he keep him there, or will he take it off his
Depends
armband?
on his performances. If
Yeah.
it's interfering with his performances, I'll
Yeah.
take the armband off of him.
Yeah, for sure.
But give the guy a chance. He's
Yeah.
learning. He
Yeah.
ain't going to be. He's not a born captain.
No.
You know, he's very grateful. He comes from Hereford. He's very grateful to be
From Hereford?
Yeah, that's where he started
Oh,
his
somebody's
career.
Hereford, is
Yeah.
it?
Well, he went from Hereford to Hull, and we bought him from Hull.
Yeah, I remember Hull.
You know, and he's just grateful for being a professional footballer.
Football ground Hereford, what's it called?
Edgar Street.
Edgar Street.
Edgar Street.
Well done,
Yeah.
top man.
Yeah.
Well, near Gloucester, so I've been there. Edgar Street, yeah, super. Yeah. Many years ago.
We played Hereford in a FA Cup back in the 70s.
Oh, yeah.
And it was like on a Tuesday afternoon. And the reason why it was on a Tuesday afternoon, it was like a time when you used to get the power cuts.
Yeah.
So they couldn't put the floodlights on overnight. So they played it on a Tuesday or Wednesday afternoon or whatever, which is very
Super.
unusual.
Hereford United, if I remember, well, I do remember, and I'll try and think who scored.
Ronnie Radford,
Oh, you beat me to it.
Newcastle.
Beat Newcastle
Yeah.
United,
Yeah.
Edgar Street, and the pitch was absolutely horrendous.
Mudbath, yeah.
But he was about 6'4", left foot,
Yeah, outside the area, wasn't it?
outside
I
the
can
box.
see I see the goal
Could-
now.
and I can.
Yeah, yeah.
And who was the other guy? Gilchrist or something? Or, hang on, we'll get somebody to Google. We've got to find out. Come on. Hereford United, Newcastle. I think they won 2-1. Was it 2-1?
2-1 or 1-0, I think it was. Yeah.
Did they score? I'm sure there was no. I'm not sure. But
Yeah,
it was
don't know.
2. But that was absolutely fantastic.
Yeah.
Hereford United
Yeah.
against Newcastle.
Yeah. And Hereford were a non-league team.
Yeah, they were.
Yeah.
I'm trying to see if Terry's quick enough to.
I'm checking something
Oh,
else.
he's checking something. I'm forgetting that.
He's
So,
on the Sex Boutique.
He's on the
price
Sex
list.
Boutique now. He's blocking you now for that. Unbelievable. Right, listen. Sean, there's me hand.
Yeah, nice one, mate.
Absolutely fantastic. Really thought that was superb. Better than the first one again.
Yeah.
And the third one will be better than this one.
Exactly, yeah.
All the best to you. All
Yeah,
the best to
cheers,
Shelley and
mate.
the kids.
Yeah, we'll do.
And we'll see you very, very soon.
Checking out was
Right, that was superb. Obviously, Sean Murphy, massive West Ham fan. Absolutely 15 great questions. Thought they were superb. So Saturday morning, it's probably about 10:45 now. It is what it is. Listen, all I'm going to say, if there's anybody out there that wants to do the 15 questions, just please get in touch with me. So what I'm going to say is that if you like what you see and you like what you hear, subscribe to Webby's Sports Round here in my manor in sunny Tenerife. And I'll see you on the next one. Take care.